Oh, what's going on here? Sorry guys, I didn't make myself look pretty for you. Hello everybody, I'm back from vacation, back to hang out with you guys, my international crew from around the world. Kiss, 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 kiss. Welcome, glad to be back. I hope you guys are ready for another, boom, smart class. Well, my hair really looks messy today, I'll be honest with you. Might be time for another haircut. I'm looking a bit blurry. What can I do about that? I don't think I can do anything about that, but maybe, what if I do this? Does that make me blurry? Woo, look at that. Okay, so hold on, let me move myself over there. That's enough. That's enough, Kent. Let's get back to business here. Shout outs to everybody. Jose's in the house. What's up, Jose? Rosa's in the house. Rosa's a veteran. Rosa's a veteran in this smart class. She's been around for a while. I think she could probably teach this class better than I could. Venetius is in the house. What's up, Venetius? Hisep. It's a Brazilian name, no? Hisep. I don't know. Okay. Anyways, what's up? Daniel, what's up? Joyce, what's up? Who else is in the house here? Gloria, hello, Gloria. How are you? Anderny, hello, Anderny. How are you? Looks like an Anthony, but an Anderny. Okay, very nice. Ronald, what's up? Why is the name Paraná? So for some new students, Paraná is a state in Brazil. So we kind of have this class, but it's for everyone. It's of course for you, Paraná, we love you, but it's also for everyone else who wants to get smart, the Smrt style. It's all for you as well. What's up, Ziad? How you been, buddy? It's been a while. It's been a few days. I've been on my vacay. I'll tell you about that shortly in a second. Khalil, hello. Gabriel, hello. Let's see. I don't want to miss anybody. I know Lali's in the house. What's up, Lali? Sultan, what's up, Sultan? How you doing? Kubra, hello, Kubra. Mehmet, what's up, Mehmet? Who else we got here? Mai Tran from Vietnam, what's up, Mai Tran from Vietnam? I think I got everybody. I think I did. What's up? All right. So, if you don't know me, my name's Kent. I was on vacation. I was being a cowboy in the Rocky Mountains. I'd like to show you some photos of that, but they're only on my phone right now. And I'm not sure I'd be allowed to teach here if I did. That's a joke. It wasn't that bad. But it was pretty awesome. Lots of barbecues, lots of mountain fun. Valeria, what's up? How you doing? You got red hair, Valeria, is that right? Cool. All right, so here we go. Let's jump in, shall we? Let's jump into the topic today. So let me post this for you guys. You were in the Rocky Mountains last year? That's amazing. Let me show you a quick photo before we start. Just a quick photo of the Rocky Mountains, because if you come to Canada, why am I spelling it like that? Not the Hockey Mountains, my Brazilians, it's the Rocky Mountains. But if you come to the Rocky Mountains in Canada, you are in for a treat because it kicks butt. It's pretty awesome. You get to see stuff like this, boom, right there. You get to see some mountains. You might see a couple caribou. Those are not elk, those are caribou. You might get to see some beautiful mountain views like that. That's pretty awesome. We went to a place called Moraine Lake, which was pretty killer. So basically, if you ever come to Vancouver or Canada, I think you owe it to yourself to come to the Rockies. Oh, there was Moraine Lake. This place is the bomb. There's a new word for you. This place is the bomb. Literally blows up when you look at it. Beautiful blue waters. It's not in the territories. It's in BC. So again, Vancouver, BC, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba. You'll never know those places probably, but you will come to Vancouver, I hope. Come by, come say hi. And then you can hang out with me and Gertrudis, because Gertrudis is here. I don't see her in the chat here, but she is here in Vancouver, and I've met her. We need to post a picture of Gertrudis. We'll see. Maybe she'll show up in the chat soon. Anyways, I invite you guys to all come to Vancouver. Maybe come to the school over here, learn some English, meet some people from around the world. It's an awesome experience. I think you should. Have I ever had a chance to see the Gardens of God? Except I don't know what that is, but let me take a look. Gardens of God. What could that be? That's a guy. No, I've never seen that guy. Okay, I'm not sure what that is. The text behind is blurry. No, is it just you? Is everything blurry? Are we feeling blurry? Is everything a little blurry for you guys? I don't know what's happening. Everything looks clear on my screen, so if you guys are getting some blurriness, I'm not sure what's happening here. Okay, but there you go. Khalil's in. I will do that. Let's hang out there. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go. Let's get our cowboy hats and we go to the mountains and we live like cowboys. That's the lesson of this week. All right, but the real lesson of this week, I'm stalling. I like it. I like talking about it. No, it's not. No? All right, some people got clear. Maybe internet connection, Lolly. I don't know. The text behind you is blurry. I can't read it. It's just me. It is blurry because it's super small. Don't worry. We're going to fix that right away. So let's jump in. Here's what we're going to talk about today. Let's get into, I got to sign into this chat. Why am I not signed in? All right, come on back. Here we go. Sweet. Here we go. This is what we're going to talk about today. Let me make that bigger and put it behind me. Here we go. Boom. This is what we're talking about today. Let me get my face out of there for a second. What are the different types of addiction and why do people become addicted to them? Okay, so this is the question of the day. We're going to talk about a specific type of addiction today, but I would like you to think about what are the types of addictions out there. And if you want, do a little research, go off into internet space, come back and tell us what are some names maybe for some different types of addictions that we can use to talk about. So while you're doing that, I'm also going to check out some different addictions. I have a serious coffee addiction. But then I realized it's not as bad as other people because my friend Pierre, shout out Pierre, is a maniac. He probably drinks about 7 cups of coffee a day. I've never seen anything like it, and he just goes from one to the other to the other. So he's a true addict. He's definitely addicted. So let's take a look, not pictures, but types of addictions. Let's see what's out there because there's going to be a lot. Some of them will be very serious. Some of them will be, some of them won't be so serious, like coffee, I think. All right, so while you're in it, please give me an example. So maybe you know someone, maybe you have one yourself. There's going to be some serious topics. There's going to be some not so serious topics. We're going to look at both. So again, the question of the day is, what are the different types of addiction and why? Give us an answer. Give us an answer. We want you to participate. Yeah, why, right? Of course, you know there's lots. Hello, Noura. What's up? We're dealing with our addictions today. There's a lot, but tell us why. Like maybe you have a story, maybe you have a friend. So again, could be a serious topic, could be an easy topic, depends what you want to talk about. We're open to everything. So here we go. Rose has got one. People become addicted. People became or become maybe every day addicted to social media. True. I'm not sure if it's a fad. Good word. I'm going to add that to my list. And I have shared this list with you. And I'm just going to explain a fad by a trend. Okay, so hopefully if you don't know trend, you'll have to Google that one as well. But that's a good word. So I'm going to add that to the list. A trend or a fad. So something that's popular for a short time, but really popular, and then might disappear later. So she's saying, I'm not sure if it is a fad or a trend that will increase day after day or more and more each day. Yeah, social media. Who knows? What is it going to be like in the future? Is it going to be even, people will be more addicted to it? Probably, right? Everybody uses it. I use it. Everybody uses it, right? What else we got? Sylvia. What's up, Sylvia? I drink 1 bottle. You drink a bottle. So you don't even, you're just like, a cup is too small. Let's get serious. Let's get a bottle and drink a bottle of coffee per day. Well, cut to the chase. Get into it. There we go. A bottle of coffee is more effective than a cup of coffee. Take it from Silvio. He's an expert. Ziad, because people enjoy doing these things. Yes, they do. Or this kind of stuff. Yeah, I agree. But what makes it? You know what I mean? Like, why would people have a coffee addiction? Is it a physical thing? Is it a mental thing? Okay, Daniel's in on here. Yeah, some types of addictions. Facebook, Instagram. There we go. Lolly, alcoholism. Why is Lolly talking about alcoholism? Alcoholism is an addiction. Maybe because people are sad. Maybe they drink alcohol because they are sad. That's a possibility. Oh, stop it, Lolly. Stop doing that. I would say for this topic, social media, drugs. Okay, sure. Sylvia, people are sometimes addicted to work. And usually we say addicted to. So, of course, we should write that one down. So let's put that in there. Be addicted. I am, he is, they are. Addicted to is the right way to say it. So I'll just call that a collocation. And remember, if you see me write C and you're like, what is C? C means collocation, like combination. We usually say this together. Cannot stop doing something. Boom. Okay, what else we got here? What about me, teacher? I think anyone who's been here a little while knows that I'm seriously addicted to coffee. I like it. I'm not as crazy as my French friend Pierre. Shout out, Pierre. I'm going to make him watch this video after. But yeah, I would say coffee. Coffee is one for me. I like it in the morning. It wakes me up. And you know, I teach students in the morning, and the students, they need the energy. So I bring it. I bring the energy. You should say, this is the afternoon. I actually have more energy. If you ever thought Kent's insane, he's got too much energy, you should see me in the morning. Even better. Even crazier. Addiction to food helps to relieve stress. True. Good word. Let's use that one. Relieve. Gets rid of, right? Like you want to lose stress, you relieve stress. So eating food relieves, gets rid of. So removes. It's similar to removes. Good word. Okay, yeah, that's true. What else we got? So again, there, Lolly, yeah, you have that. Flattery will get you everywhere. I am addicted, ED, to learning English. I don't like anything else. Really? You're a liar. Noura, can people be addicted to books or movies? Good question. What's addiction? Whoa, teacher, slow down. What are we doing here? Maybe, depends what you consider addiction. Some people think addiction is like physical, right? Like me, I need coffee. My body says, give me coffee, give me coffee. But some things are just mental. So maybe there could be a difference there. What else do you guys say? Hey, Faith, what's up? How you doing? Faith you're in the United States, I think, right? Gaurav, people become addicted to anything when they do something on a daily basis. Yeah, I guess it is. I guess so again, addiction could be like a routine as well. Gambling, and if you don't know, there's a good word. Gambling is when you bet money, right? When you go to the casino and you spend your money and you try to get more money. So gamble, betting money at casinos. Well, not necessarily. Casinos and other places. There we go. Boom. What else? Food, yeah, okay. Ziad, I'm addicted to playing video games. I play 5 hours a day. Okay, there you go. There's an addiction. Driving fast is an addiction. Interesting. Okay, yeah, I guess it could be. Medicines, yeah, certain medicines can definitely be addictive. And if you're wondering how do I say that, you say addictive is the adjective you could use. And again, same thing, cannot stop doing something. What else we got here? Silvio, in my case, I need to study at night. Because of this, I drink too much coffee. Coffee. C-O-F-F-E-E, yeah. Rosa, I was addicted to Smrt classes when there were many classes. Still love them. Great. Appreciate that, Rosa. I guess there were more before. They must have had a lot of other teachers doing classes before my time. Silvio, people sometimes become or get. You can use get addicted or become addicted. Both of those are good. To shopping, yes, that's true. Vinny, I was addicted to memes and video games when I was in school. Memes are pretty funny. Did anyone see the Neymar meme? Sorry, I gotta take a quick break here. Go to the YouTube. Let me just show you something. Brazilians, I'm sorry. You might be angry at me for showing this one. Neymar, where was it? Neymar meme. It was really funny. Okay. I still love you, Brazil, but I gotta show you this. This was really funny. Where did it go? It was a 30-second video. Oh man, if I find it, I will send it to you later. I'll look for it later. Anyone? Yeah, exactly. All right, I'll try to find that one for you later. I know I posted it on my Facebook. I'll try to find it as well. All right, so let's do a few more and then we'll move on because this is our topic for the day and we're going to jump into some reading here. Oh, come on, Vinny. Let me, I'm just sharing. I didn't make it, but I'm just sharing it. So that's got to be okay. Okay, good. He's kidding. Sweet. All right. So here we go. Let's jump into this. And Later, I'll give you the Neymar meme. It was really funny. I don't watch a lot of soccer, but I thought it was really funny. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Let's take a quick look at what's out there, because most of the addictions are like serious ones, right? So we'll take a let's go serious. Put on the serious face for a second, and let's take a look at what are some different types of addictions. Serious addictions that happen. And Vancouver is no exception. There are a lot of people who do have addictions here as well. So let's take a look at this. Not this woman. No, not that. You can't see this. It's not super big, but there's a list here. Can I get it without this woman? Here we go. Okay, so let's go through the normal ones. Alcohol, tobacco, opiates. Okay, so another name for drugs like heroin. Prescription drugs. So again, the doctor gives you something. These can include sedatives, make you relaxed. Hypnotics. I'm not sure why the doctor would give you hypnotics. Anxiolytics. Anxiolytics, like sleeping pills and tranquilizers. Okay, so there you go. A range of stuff. Cocaine, of course, drug you can get addicted to. Cannabis, marijuana, which is an interesting one because in Vancouver, the plan is to legalize marijuana in October. A little bit controversial. Amphetamines, like methamphetamines known as meth. So again, other kinds of hard drugs. Hallucinogens, so hallucinogens, the ones that make you see different things. Inhalants, the ones you breathe in, right? You inhale, so inhalants. Click. Uh-oh, I'm out of my zone here. I'm out of my element. I don't know these words. Phencyclidine. Here we go. Phencyclidine, known as PCP or angel dust. So again, another kind of hard drugs. So there we go. Lots of them. Obviously, drugs which are physically addictive as well. And then you have some other ones. Intermittent explosive disorder, compulsive aggression, and assaultive acts. So I guess people explode, right? They get really angry and compulsive aggressive. So they always get really angry and aggressive, maybe kind of angry, maybe it could attack someone. And it says assaultive attacks. Kleptomania, that's an old one I've heard before when I was a kid. When you steal, you can't help, like some people just steal and steal and steal. Pyromania, starting fires, compulsive setting fires, and of course, gambling. Oh man, okay, and you can see the list goes on and on. Yes, they are difficult sounds. I can't even pronounce these sounds. Oh, Carolina, stop it. Get out of here. Plastic surgeries are the latest trend of addiction. They're big in Korea, and I think Brazil. You guys got some of that going on as well. OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. Yeah, I don't know if that's an addiction. I guess it's a disorder. It's a condition. Yeah, don't try to say these words if you can't. Some of them are a little bit difficult. Most people are addicted to sugar as well. So there you go, and the list gets bigger. So again, we have behavioral addictions: food, sex, pornography, using computers, social media. We talked about it. Playing video games. Zia, that's for you. Working. That's funny. That must be a joke. Exercising, sure. Some people, some crazy people love exercise. I don't mind it, but that's to love it is pretty hardcore. Spiritual obsession, as opposed, so not religious, but spiritual, just generally, not sure. Pain, whoa, okay. Cutting, okay, that's an interesting one. And shopping, that makes sense. People like shopping as well. We won't forget coffee. We'll remember coffee because it's the best one. One of the guys I used to work with thought that it should be like a banned substance for the Olympics because it's kind of like it's a performance enhancer, coffee. So just get rid of it altogether. Interesting thought. Maybe it is. Maybe it does enhance your performance. How do you feel? Weigh in. Give us your opinion. Okay, so now we've gone through a little bit of lists, and today, here's what we're going to do. Let me share this document with you. This is what we're going to look at today, and we're going to talk about internet addiction, because it's out there. You've heard about it. Rodrigo. Hey, Rodrigo, what's up? And a workaholic as well? Interesting. All right. And why are you a workaholic? Are you a workaholic because you love your job, or because you know what I mean? Like, well, what's your drive? So that's a new word for you. Let me throw that one in there. Drive is like your motivation. So if you say, what's my drive is to, or his drive is. So your drive is your motivation. It's another way. So we use it as a noun. Yeah. So work is, work drives me or something like that. Because of my family. Okay, so there you go. A workaholic. All right, there we go. Could I please post this link? Yeah, I think. If you wanted the internet website, I can post that. I'll post that in the chat as well. The one I posted in the chat, this is the reading that we're going to do today. So can you please take a look at that one? And it will take you to this one here. And we'll do a little warm up. We'll start with a few questions. We'll do a bit of vocab, and then we're going to jump into the reading as well. So let's start with this part here. We've already done that. Words related to addiction. We've kind of talked about that already. So let's jump here and let's do a little bit of word matching. So what we have to do is you're going to match the words on the left, of course, with the words on the right, with the same meaning on the right. Use different highlighted colors. Okay, so let's start with number one. Let's do it together. What's another way to say aspect? And this one's already done for us. The first answer was feature. And again, you can think of aspect or feature or part. All of those words work as well. Okay, I'll go slower so we can all get a chance here. Gamble. I think everybody knows the one here. So what is the match for gamble? So go ahead, shoot your answers into the chat. Bet, boom, there we go, all done. Very nice. Next one is realm. Here's a word for you. Your realm, my realm, his realm. The realm of men sounds like a Tolkien book. What would realm be? Can I zoom in a little bit? Yes, I can. Got the power of the zoom. Uh-oh, wait, too much zoom. Here we go. Maybe that's better. Okay, so we got realm. Yeah, realm would be good for place as well, right? Very nice. Next one. Hello, Edgar. You can't watch a class today because my college class has started. I will watch a class on Monday. You take care, and you have a wonderful day, Edgar. Good to hear from you. I can't see you, but good to hear from you. But I will catch you next week. All right, sweet. Fulfillment, yes. Satisfaction, good match there. Okay, here's a good word. And again, you know, if these words are new, keep this document for you. These are some good words that we can use to talk about addiction as well. This one especially, hooked on. What is the match for hooked on? And it's just another way. We already used a different word today, and it's another way to say that. Obsessed, yes, but obsessed isn't in this one. And you would say obsessed with. That's the combination, right? Obsessed with something. Addicted to, correct, Carolina. Yeah. So we would say something, for example, he is hooked on. And you have to use a be verb. He is hooked on coffee. Or he is addicted to coffee. Same idea. Maybe hooked on is a little bit more phrasal verb, slang kind of style, but addicted to, totally good. Reckless. Are you a reckless person? What makes you reckless? And what the heck does reckless mean? What do you think? Boom, 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 boom. You got all these options here. Careless is correct. Correct answer. 100 points for Rodrigo. He's got it. Oh, sorry. What am I doing? No, wait a second. Wait. You're right, Rodrigo, but you didn't choose from the board. That means the points are going to go to Silvio, who has risk-taking. Silvio, you get 100 respect points, which are good for the rest of the day. Okay, reckless it is. Risk-taking, there we go. Ditch, next word. Here's a new one for you. Ditch is something else. Ditches, and I think they're using it as a verb here. So what would be ditch here? Pretty close. That's close enough. Skip, correct. So you don't know what it is. So the ditch could be two things. Let me add it to your document here because it's a good word. Ditch could mean skip. So for example, have you ever ditched class? Never, of course, especially not the smart classes. No. But maybe when you were in high school, you were a bit of a naughty student and you skipped class, you ditched class. So ditch is like kind of throw away, get rid of. And in Canada, you have the highway, and next to the highway, you have this area which collects the water. That's also a ditch. So maybe you throw stuff in the ditch. That's how you can remember it. Ditch means skip. I have never ditched. Good for you, Free. Great name, Free. Free Calistan. Okay, maybe we will. Okay, so there we go. Ditch. Next one. Where are we at here? Exhaustion. What is the, there we go, there's a good, I think everybody knows this one, right? What is a good match for exhaustion? Tiredness. Yeah, that'll work. Tiredness is a weird one, but yeah, it works. Next one, almost there. We have bar. Best match for bar. And there's another one there. Yeah, you guys got that one. What is the next one? Is bar. What's the match there? And it sounds similar. And that's the thing when yes, in a perfect world, it's always the pub. But not in this situation, Rodrigo. Stay on topic. It means ban. Thank you, Asma. 100 respect points for you as well. Well done collecting points. So bar and ban, and that's the thing, you know, sometimes you look at an English word, you see bar and you see ban, and they look kind of the same, right? Bar and ban. So remember that. If you're ever like, I have no idea. So if you ever do an IELTS or your FCE or some difficult test, and you're like, I have no idea what that word is, think of a similar word, and you might get it right. No, not this time, Daniel. It actually means ban. So for example, the man, so let me put this one on the document as well, because they're good words as well. So bar is a verb in this situation, and it means banned or not allowed. So for example, smoking is banned, is barred. Same idea. So you can use it as I guess it's a passive sentence. Smoking is barred by many companies or many restaurants, right? You cannot smoke inside the restaurants in a lot of places in some countries. So you could say it is barred or it is banned, and both of those, or is not allowed, all of those are correct. Hello. Sorry, I can't read your name, but hello, welcome to the chat. Here we go, next one here, and last one, rehab. There's a song about it, Amy Winehouse. What is rehab? Great song. Sad story, great song. Last one, rehabilitation. Exactly, Khalil, you got it. Some of these words are totally new. Well, that's why you're here, Hannah. You're here to get smart, SMRT style. That's why you're here. So learn some new words, and perfect. You should. If you're not learning new words, you tell me, and I will smash you with more new words. So there we go. Recovery center is the answer. You can say rehab, it's kind of short, and it means rehabilitation. So you can say he went to a rehabilitation center, or he went to a recovery center. Same idea. All right, so here we go. So we're all prepped. We're ready to go. I think all we're going to do here, I might skip this one. Or should we do this one? We could try this one. Let's skip. Let's go to the reading. Let's skip that one. I like to skip sometimes. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go into the reading. We're going to do this reading, and we're going to do the answers. I'm going to take out my paper and pen because I get confused. So we're going to do this together, and we can go back and up. So you have the document, hopefully on your phone, and you can do the same thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to read the article, and this one is all about internet addiction. And after we do this article, we're going to scroll down, and we have a few true or false questions that we can answer. So we're going to do the article together. I'll read. You guys can be serenaded by the sound of my lovely voice. And then after that, we're going to go. So, and while I'm going, I could do a little more. I think we know all these words because we did all the main words, so we should be ready to go. So let's go. Let's do the article. We're going to read about internet addiction, and then we're going to do a few questions after. Zoom. Okay, here we go. Let me get my face out of the way. Let's do that. All right. Okay, so we were doing that with Neil, summarizing each paragraph in one sentence or more. Okay, so it was a summary activity. Yeah, could be useful. We can always do that for fun later. I think I'll give you that as a homework assignment. All right, so here we go. Let's do a little reading here together. So the internet has become, here we go, an important aspect of most people's lives because it's used for communication, information, or entertainment. Billions of people around the world send email, chat online, read the news, and maybe even gamble, trade stocks. We didn't talk about stocks. Let me come back for a sec. So when you talk about stocks, so for example, maybe there's a company, and it's a new company, and it's really popular. So a lot of people, they buy a little piece of this company. It's like, I think I got this right, or am I thinking shares? I might be confusing stocks with shares. I'm not a business guy. But anyway, stocks, like the stock market, Wall Street. I think you know that. Stock market, Wall Street. Okay, let me disappear again. So they trade stocks or play competitive games on a daily basis. Some have moved into a dangerous realm. The internet can provide a sense of instant fulfillment or cause people to withdraw from the real world. And withdraw means leave, remove themselves, right? So don't stay. So cause people to withdraw from the real world, exactly like someone addicted to drugs or alcohol. A number of psychologists state that people who become addicted to the internet already suffer from some kind of illness. For example, someone hooked on day trading would still recklessly buy and sell stocks by phone or face-to-face with another trader. But psychiatrists, similar to psychologists, but they can also give drugs, but other psychiatrists see the addiction as real. These professionals believe the medical world should recognize internet addiction, and insurance companies should pay for treatment, for kind of medicine or care or something like that. Oh, it's big. While doctors and other experts debate this issue, talk about this issue, South Korea has already acted on the problem, started to change, try to find a solution. In addition to counseling centers and treatment programs at hospitals, a rehab center for teens has recently been established. The country held the world's first conference on compulsive internet disorder. Compulsive, you cannot stop yourself. 90% of South Korean homes have internet access, and online gaming is a national sport. Children ditch school to play games. Some gamers have even dropped dead. I've heard about this. Some gamers have even dropped dead from exhaustion. They played so many video games that they actually died from exhaustion after days online. So the rehab center offers teens the opportunity to rediscover satisfaction, enjoyment with the real world. During the 12 days, participants are banned, not allowed, barred from computers, and may only use a cell phone 1 hour per day. The remaining time gets filled with physical exercise, group activities, which establish real-life emotional connections. Boom. Okay? So, let's jump in and we'll go back and we'll kind of highlight everything that was the first answer. I was reading, so I wasn't really getting a lot of the content. I was focusing just on reading, so you guys are going to have to help me out. And we're going to go back and we're going to find the answers here. So this was all about internet addiction, and let's answer a few questions about it. So let's start with number 1 here. So the first one we have here, and I'll put this one in the chat. So what is the difference between discover and rediscover? Discover is the first time, and rediscover is to find again, right? Like redo, reorganize. So it just means, thank you, Hannah. It just means to do it again, right? Rediscover. So maybe in the beginning you discover exercise is great, and then you forget about exercise for a long time, and then you rediscover exercise again. You're like, you know what? Why did I stop doing exercise? Exercise is great. Rediscover. So just do it again. Okay, so let's go here. I'll throw this in the chat just so you guys have it as well. But first one, true or false? The internet is used for communication, information, and entertainment. True or false? I'll be honest. Yeah. Everybody, yeah, we can guess that one. That was a little bit easy. Okay, true. We don't even have to look at the reading for that one. Boom. Let's go here. All right, you guys are too smart for that. True, 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 true. Number 2. Experts are divided on the issue of internet addiction. And if this is true, where did you find the answer for that one? So let's go back up into the text. So it says here, experts are divided. So some people say there's internet addiction, and some people say no, there's no internet addiction. Divided. So they are separated. They are divided on the issue. And that's a good one. I'm going to steal that and add that to your list. They are divided. And these are some good words that you can use later as well. So be divided on something. For example, many politicians are divided on the issue of legalizing marijuana. So be divided on is your collocation. Nice collocation when means people don't agree. There we go. Okay, good. Let's go back. Okay, so I believe, what did you say about this one? Separate, yeah, exactly, it's separated. And where did they say that here? Let's scroll up. The internet, billions of people around the world, no. Okay. And where is it? I need to, let's find that answer and let's highlight it here. Internet, billions of people around the world, no, maybe okay. Some have moved into a dangerous realm, though. The internet can provide a sense of instant fulfillment or cause people to withdraw, exactly like some drugs and alcohol. Here we go. A number of psychologists state that people who become addicted to the internet already suffer from some kind of illness. So these people say people who have an internet problem, they have another problem. So it's not the internet, it's another problem. For example, someone hooked on day trading, someone likes day trading, so they would still recklessly, carelessly, not carefully buy and sell stocks by phone or face because they love trading. But other people see the addiction as real. They think internet addiction is a real thing. These professionals believe the medical world should recognize internet addiction. Maybe some people, so there we go. So answer for that one. Carolina, where can I access the document that I'm editing? Right here. I'll give it to you so you can have it right there. Kaboom. All right, so there we go. So part B, I believe the answer we had here was also true. People were divided, and you can see it in that section up there. So I'll highlight that as well. Next one, part C. South Koreans believe that internet addiction is a serious problem. What was, so let's put that one in here. What was the answer for this one? And again, if you find the answer, explain the answer from the document, because I'm going to go back and I'm going to highlight it so we have the answers for later. Got a true, okay. So let's go back and let's see if we can find that one there. True, feeling the true, okay, we're getting this idea. While doctors and other experts debate the issue, good combination of words here, debate the issue, right? Like talk about the problem. Good way to say it, debate the issue. South Korea has already acted on the problem. And again, acted on, meaning like they are taking actions, they are doing something to fix the problem. So in addition to counseling centers and treatment programs, a rehab center for teens has recently been established. And the country held the world's first conference on compulsive internet disorder. Boom. I believe that's our answer right there. Okay, so believe that, yeah, they do, because they did a lot of things. So we kind of have to guess the answer a little bit, but yeah, because of all those reasons, the answer is true. And there we go. Acted on, taking action, right? Acted, action. So there you go. Good combination of words you can use as well. Next one here. True or false? Participants at the rehab center can't use any electronic device. What was the answer here? Was that a true or was that a false? False. Oh, here we go. Good. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you for doing that. That's awesome. Oh, yeah, but there's more information, so it's not. I don't think it's true, Daniel. You need a little bit more info. Why is it false? Yeah, no worries, buddy. What was the answer? They can only use it. There we go. Silvio had it, because they can only use the internet for 1 hour. And where does it say that? Here we go. There we go. And may only use the cell phone for 1 hour per day. Oh my God, can you imagine not having your cell phone for 1 hour a day? My students would flip out. Flip out, go crazy. Word of the day, flip out. Yeah, that would happen. Okay, so there we go. That's false, not a true answer. Let's see here. Okay, and I think, so those are all the true, false. So let's do a few more here. Little comprehension question. So let's start with this one here. Let's do a few. Here we go. As mentioned in the article, what is the internet used for? I think we got this answer already. We actually kind of started with that. I think it was the very first sentence. Where was it here? It's used for those three things. So I'm going to do that one because I think that was an easy one. Hello, Gozia. What's up? Come on in. We're doing some reading. You got a little catching up to do. but not too late. So there we go. I'm just going to post that in there. Just finish that up quick. All right, there we go. Communication information. Very nice. All right, let's go on. This one should be a little bit better. Let's go here. Why do some experts think that internet addiction isn't a real illness? Difficult to explain. Maybe copy and paste is a good idea in this situation because we had it there. But do your best. Give me an answer if you can. Use your own words and try to explain that answer because it's a little bit difficult to explain. Why do some experts think that internet addiction isn't a real sickness, a real disease? What was the answer there? Harder to explain. And where did they say? It's kind of in the answer that we already highlighted, right? Because they have Google shares. There we go, exactly. Let's see here. I guess we'd have to copy this whole paragraph, honestly, most of it, right? Some people thought it was connected to something else, right? So it wasn't the main source. It wasn't the root. The root, you know, trees have roots. It wasn't the root of the problem. It wasn't the source of the problem. So basically that whole paragraph was kind of the answer there. All right, there we go. Next one, let's jump on to number C. Faith, I guess that they think it's some kind of characteristic of some personality. Yeah, it was connected to that. They thought, you know, if this guy's addicted to something, it's not because of the internet itself, it's because they have something else connected and they use the internet to get to that other addiction. All right, very nice. Next one. C, what does the article say about internet use in South Korea? Well, they said a lot of things, right? What are some things that they said? And again, use some of the vocabulary from this reading and try to use them in your answers. Because it's necessary nowadays to find any kind of information. No S, just any kind of information. Yes, I think so. What did they say about South Korea? Because that was a question here. What does the article say about internet use in South Korea? Lots of things, right? So what are some of the things that they said? 90% of South Korean homes have internet access, and online gambling is a national sport. Yeah, I remember hearing stories when I was in Australia about some Koreans gambling in the casinos because I guess they don't have real casinos in Korea. And some of these guys or girls, I don't know, would go and lose $10,000 in a casino in Australia. And then they had 2 or 3 jobs working, trying to get money to pay it back sometimes. So it happens. It's a little crazy sometimes. I don't recommend it. I never win when I gamble, so I just stop. I don't really gamble at all. I'll play like the penny slots where like, that's cool. I was like, yeah, I won something. Doesn't matter. But I know some people are better at gambling, you know. It's a real skill. There's an art to it, right? What else we got here? Yeah, it goes, yeah. Probably read it first. Good idea. It sees internet addiction as a serious problem. Yep, and they talked about that as well. Like League of Legends, yeah, sure. That would be an addiction. Poker stars, yeah, there you go. Boom. Combine those. In South Korea, they take serious measures to deal with this matter, such as counseling, rehab centers. Correct. Good. All right, some good info about that one there. So basically all of that info. And let's see here. Let's do one more. What are some of the restrictions at the rehab center? Yeah, maybe, probably. It's good for the economy of Australia, right? What are some of the restrictions at the rehab center? We'll end with one more on D. Sometimes the restrictions, you cannot do something. You have a restriction, right? So let's add that one to our list. I think everybody knows that one, but that's cool. Let's add it anyways. Restrictions. Limits. Limitations. And not allowed. Things you cannot do. Boom. Using the internet, using a cell phone for 1 hour a day. Yes. And what was it? Was it no computers for 12 days as well? Was it all that time? What did they say here? Yeah, rediscover satisfaction with the real world. During the 12 days, participants are barred from computers and may only use a cell phone 1 hour per day. The remaining time gets filled with physical exercise, group activities, which establish real-life emotional connections. Hang out with people, not with computers. I think that's the lesson of the week, okay? So if you're spending too much time on your cell phone, get off it. Go meet a real person. Unless you're talking to mom, then you can talk to mom. Skype mom and dad. That's cool. Brothers and sisters, that's okay. But get off your phone. Don't be on it all the time. It's not going to help you, right? Okay, so yeah, there we go. Yeah, no electronics except cell phone in limited rules. And Gloria likes to play 21. Gloria, have you learned nothing from this whole conversation we've had today? Don't play games. Don't get addicted to games. So there we go. A little bit of stuff we can use to talk about addiction. So let's see here. What do we got? We got a little bit of time left, so maybe we can focus on a little bit of the vocab that we used today, and maybe use this vocab to talk about addictions as well. So here we have a big list of some, well, not a big list, not a bad list, but don't forget you also have the reading that we gave. So we have a lot of vocabulary here that you can use to talk about addictions. So here we go. So maybe we can do a different question, a little bit of a follow-up question. Let's go back to our news article here. Okay, so we have a bit of a agree-disagree section. And we also have this one here, rank it. Oh, this is good. This is fun. Let's do this one. How serious are these addictions? And rank them in order. So let me put this in here. Put this in your chat. So different, rank it. How serious are these addictions? Rank them in order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we got these here. Let me throw these. We got all of these. So the internet, gambling, all right, casinos, texting messages on a cell phone, alcohol, cigarettes. Which ones are the most serious and why? Okay, so that's the question we're going to answer here. Which ones are the most serious and why? Okay, so feel free to give an answer. Use some of the vocabulary that you've learned today. That could be very useful. For example, a drive, or addictive, or gambling, or relief, or basically anything that you learned on here, because all of these words were really good. Gamble, risk-taking, satisfaction, recovery, fulfillment, hooked on, skip, ban, reckless ditch. Any of the words that you learned today would be a good start. Try to use some of these words and use them in your answer for talking about this. JB's in the house. What's up, JB? And he thinks alcohol is the most immediate. Okay, there we go. Number one. It's a big one. Gertrudis, it's okay because it's you. It's cool. No worries. Come on in. Gertrudis is the one who's visiting in Vancouver. So follow Gertrudis's footsteps. Come to Vancouver. Visit the Rocky Mountains. Be a cowboy. It's good for you. All right, so here we go. So let's get a few answers. So again, if you give an answer, why? Which ones are the most serious? So I think this one is the most serious because, give us a why. So Lolly says alcohol destroys, alcohol, uncountable, destroys the health, comma, the same for cigarettes. Okay, and again, you can just say destroys people's health or destroys health, maybe no the there. I'm good, Omar. How are you, buddy? I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Appreciate that. So let's keep it going. Tell me about which ones are the worst. So what do I think? We got our list here. We got the internet, sure. I mean, it's not the best. Gambling, that could be a killer, right? Because gambling could be a big problem. Maybe you lose a lot of money. It could be a big problem for your family, friends, right? It could destroy relationships as well. So that could be a big one. Texting messages on a cell phone. It's annoying. I got students who just don't get off their phone, and it's really annoying, but they're nice guys, they're not really hurting anybody. The topic of today is addiction, Gertrudis, talking about which things are the most addictive, and I'll put these in the post again. So the topics are here: internet, gambling, texting messages on a cell phone, alcohol or cigarettes. Which ones do you think are the most addictive? And give your answer why. All right, so what else we got here? Sylvia says, sometimes it is difficult for someone to become addicted, ED, to drugs. Sometimes it's difficult for someone to be addicted. and go to rehab? Maybe. Yeah, could be. Daniel, cell phone. Cell phones destroy families. Well, they destroy family conversation, that's for sure. I don't know if they destroy families, but they definitely destroy the conversation at the dinner table. Cell phones destroy families. Internet, number 2, also cell phones. Alcohol, number 3. Ooh, interesting. I had alcohol, maybe number 1. Gambling or alcohol, number 1. I don't know which one is more destructive, which one causes the bigger problems. And then he's got cell phones because you can be aggressive if you don't have another bottle of Jack Daniels in your hand. That's true. I guess you could get aggressive. Gambling can drive people. Gambling can drive people to murder if they become broke. Could happen. Great topic is in this time in Vancouver. Yeah, because if you don't know, I mean, Vancouver seems like a very nice place most of the time, but it does have an ugly side. There is a lot of drug use in certain areas of the city, and when you see it, you're kind of like, whoa, this is Vancouver. This is, even me, I'm Canadian, and I came here, and I was a little bit shocked to see drug use that's going on in the streets. And I guess there's a number of reasons for it, but it exists, and it's a little shocking sometimes when you see it. So there's some issues. There's some issues you could talk about in Vancouver as well. Hannah, alcohol comes in second place. In second place after gambling, as the person can have an accident while driving drunk. Ooh, that's an interesting one. I might put that. Yeah, that makes sense, because if you're gambling, you probably won't hurt someone else. But I might put that number 1, alcohol, because it makes sense, right? If you're driving drunk, you could kill someone by total accident. So yeah, I'm gonna go alcohol. I'm saying alcohol is number 1. Faith says a triangle of alcohol, gambling, and cigarettes destroys health, relationships, and life. Each leads to the other. Each leads to the other easily. Rosa, alcohol is the worst addiction that anyone may be addicted to. Losing the ability to distinguish between, good one, I like that, distinguish between the right and wrong while being in another world because alcohol, and alcohol may lead to catastrophic consequences. There we go. Okay, good answer. Valeria, some extreme sportsmen, and we could say athletes. It's a word we might use in English. Unfortunately, it's got that TH sound in there, but athletes. So some extreme athletes are hooked on. Some athletes are hooked on extreme sports for the adrenaline rush. Carolina, I think the internet itself isn't a bad thing to be addicted to if you know how to use it. I think social networks are the worst thing to be addicted to. Okay, maybe using social media too much. Omar, internet and cell phones are the father of addictions, I think. Okay, interesting, yeah. Well, they're definitely one of them, right? Nor internet, because it's wasting time and makes people prisoners to their devices. Ooh, yeah, kind of does, doesn't it? Gozia, I think that parents shouldn't give the kids tablets, tablets, or smartphones when they want to have time for themselves. I have seen a 1-year-old boy staring, staring, on at his smartphone, and his mom, or maybe when his mom just wanted to have silence. Yeah, maybe some mom was like, here, look at the TV, and then the kid will be quiet. Yeah, it's I wouldn't say it's the best way to raise a kid, right? Raising your kid on TV or the internet. It's not going to help with social skills. Hannah, an aspect of cigarettes is losing your lungs. Agreed. It's a bad one. Sylvia, maybe coalesce, internet, alcohol, and smoking. Yeah, I'm not sure about that word coalesce, but okay, got it. All right, there we go. And all of them are bad. Okay, so there we go. We got a few there. All right, let me do one more here. Let's go more into the document here and see what else they said. Okay, and we had that. So which ones were the worst? All right, so maybe what we'll do just with the last few minutes here, can you guys please take any of these words that you've learned? You've kind of, some of them used them already. So we had gambling, internet. Okay, we had all those. Oh, that's fine. What was I addicted to? Okay, let's see. So maybe what we'll do, let's take 5 more minutes. Let's do a quick search. Research how to stop internet addiction. Okay, so I'd like you guys to go off into internet land and take a quick search, how to stop internet addiction, or maybe how to stop social media addiction. Let's get a few ideas from the internet, so you can do that. Well, let's do a few more. Let's feel free. You guys choose the topic, how to stop alcohol addiction. So you can choose any of the topics that we talked about and give some info, and we can, that way you guys can go off. You can get some new vocabulary from this activity as well. Exploding your computer, yes, bombing or blowing up. I believe you want to say blow up your computer. Yep, that's one way to do it. Get the hammer. You could do that as well. Okay, so let's do a quick search. I want you guys to go off, find an internet website, and give us a few tips of advice on how to stop internet addiction, social media addiction, alcohol addiction, Facebook addiction. Daniel's got the answer. First step, call your internet company and suspend your internet. Delete your Facebook account. A lot of people have done that, right? Like I have a friend from Brazil, and he deleted his Facebook account, and I think it's because of the whole what was it called, Cambridge Analytica thing in the United States with the Trump and all that. Trump, our buddy. So there you go. Deleting Facebook. Set the level of internet usage. Okay, so try to control yourself a little bit. Let's go. I want to go here, and then I got to find that Neymar video as well. How to stop internet addiction. Let's get a few pieces of advice. Who's got the advice? WikiHow. Okay. Life hack. Oh, I like life hacks. Sounds cool. Let's check The Guardian. Or let's see here. I'm going to get a quick one here. What do they say? Detecting the problem. Okay. Solving the problem. This is what I want. Okay. If you can't, I can't trust myself, you might have to do one of these things here. No thanks. I'm happy with my life. All right, here we go. So solving the problem. Solving the problem on your own or with the support of your family requires that you're doing so before it gets out of hand. Great word. I want to add it. Go away. I want to add that to your list. Get out of hand. Becomes too crazy. Get out of hand. Awesome collocation. So is your internet use getting out of hand? Losing control. Nice word. Okay, so getting out of hand to the point, to the limit where you need to pay excessive more prices for therapy. If you're unsure, trying to solve it on your own and seeing how far you can get is a great test. If you can't manage it, go get help. So for web workers, get a virtual assistant. Okay, that's an option here. Here we go. Let's look at this one here. Set your computer usage boundaries early on. There's no point trying to change your habits if you haven't decided on new boundaries. So you kind of have to set limits, create limits for yourself. Good word that you can use as well. Set limits. Good combination. Restrict. Control, basically, right? Okay, that's cool. Get family and friends on site. And when you say on site, it's like on your side. So they're with you, supporting you, helping you, this kind of idea. What did you guys have? I got all your ideas here. Okay, great idea. Become antisocial, become an antisocial person. Okay, that's an option, Rodrigo. Faith, implementing, building real social relationships. Okay, so reinforcing, right? Finding real people instead of online relationships, maybe. Rosa, I think being busy all day or traveling may decrease addiction. Probably true. I guess it depends if you have your internet while you're traveling. But being busy, yeah, it definitely helps. Gozia, maybe we can spend more time together with our children doing something fun, having something in common with each other. Good advice. Daniel, second step, put your cell phone in a box and close it with a padlock and give the key to your grandma. Grandma, I can't trust myself. Here's my cell phone. It's all locked up. Please take it away. Grandma will help you. Great advice, Daniel. Are you going to give your cell phone to your grandma? That would be funny. Don't pay the power bill. That could cause other problems. I might not do that one. Silvio, I think it's difficult to control the internet use, your internet use, if you are addicted. Hannah, following a treatment. Asking the internet. Rosa, that's the answer of the day. Ask the internet, just like we did. Hey, internet. Hey, Google. Hey, Siri. How can I stop my internet addiction? I love you so much, but I would like to stop talking to you. What can I do? Silvio, block the signal. It's an option. Gloria, cutting the problem at the root. Nice combo. Cutting the problem at the root, right? Stopping the problem at the beginning. Good combination. Getting rid of social media. Read more and use more mind puzzles. I guess that's an option. I like that combo. I'm going to put that. Cut the problem at the root. And it's a collocation, and it means stop the problem at the beginning. Boom. Done. Nice. All right, very nice. What else we got here? Let's do a few more here. Daniel, okay. And, my family is the first responsibility of my addiction. So just change responsibility. Firda, I have no idea. Laugh out loud. Great. Nowadays, so many people are using the internet for their own businesses. And I also think it's not about stopping the internet, because today is a modern day. So why not be a modern one? Good question. Gozia, we should do something when things get out of hand. Boom, I like it. Things get out of hand. Great combo. Maybe when we have addicted people. Maybe when we have addicts. So the noun you want is addicts. So you can use it just like that. So that's a noun. So an addict is a person who is addicted. Something. Okay, so boom, there it is. So yeah, maybe when you have an addict in the family, we should talk with him or her and they should go to therapy or go to therapy together or whatever. Gloria, Facebook is useful to be in touch or keep in touch with your loved, L-O-V-E-D, loved ones, but it is becoming more of a gossip channel. For that reason, I don't use it anymore. Okay. Some people are moving away from the Facebook, you know what I mean? I still use it, but mostly just for pictures and stuff. I don't use it that much to chat anymore. Daniel, Firda, maybe limiting the internet use or usage. That's another one you can use, usage. Amount of use, similar. Daniel, try to go outside with your family and friends, play more sports. You forget your problems. You forget your problems or you forget your addictions as well. Move to Australia. With the worst internet in the world, it will make you stop. Yeah, Australia did have crap internet, didn't it? It wasn't very good. It wasn't very fast. Move to North Korea. You don't have internet and addiction because if you have, you die. That's not sure about that. It's possible, though. Gratuitas. I think addictions in general are ways to resolve or manage, M-A-N-A-G-E, lack of love, and attention. I don't know if it is so complicated, doing sports, reading, spending time with family and friends. Rosa, what do you think about cutting our fingers? What do you mean, like cutting it off, like Yakuza style, like you lose a finger like that? I don't like that. That doesn't sound fun. I'd rather just stop doing it. I don't think I have any serious addiction, so I'm going to keep all my fingers intact, Rosa, but I hope you don't get any addictions in the future. Rodrigo tried to use another sort of drug. Rodrigo, you're not helping, buddy. I'll be honest with you. That's not helping. Daniel agrees. Cutting fingers. All right, this conversation is going a little bit over here. Silvio, after Instagram, I stopped using Facebook. And Hannah, using internet only for specific reasons and setting time for every time you do research. So here's the thing, okay? And Gertrude says, being in balance or having a balance is so complicated sometimes. Yeah, I agree. For me, it's not my generation. You know what I mean? Like, I remember. Yeah. Okay, good. I'm glad you were kidding, Rosa. I was thinking you were really going to cut something off there. Anyways, I was saying, for me, it's not a big problem. I grew up. I didn't have internet until a little bit older. Okay, I won't tell you any secrets about me and how old I am, but I'm super young. But when I was younger, we didn't have all this stuff, so I wasn't on my phone. But I see the younger generation, and they're crazy. They're just on it all the time. The little babies, you know, they can't be without them for a couple minutes. We actually had a Brazilian student named Vinny who wouldn't put down his cell phone. And Vinny, you have a problem, buddy. And we talked about cell phones in the class. We did a reading about internet addiction in the class. And he kind of got better for a little while, and then he kind of went back, and he was on his Instagram all the time. So if you're Brazilian and your name is Vinny, you could have a cell phone addiction. Vinny, looking at you, buddy. All right, so there we go. I think that's it. I think we've done what we came here to do. We talked about addiction. We've looked at solutions for your addictions. Rosa recommends you cut off all your fingers, and then that way you can't grab anything, so you can't be addicted to anything. I guess it's an option, okay? So there we go. We talked about addiction, a little bit of vocabulary we use to describe it. It's all here. It's all in the document. I'll share that with you one more time in case you didn't get it. And here we go. And there it is. And that's it. And the reading we did as well, I'll share another copy of that with you in case some people didn't get it, came in late. I use the internet mostly for learning English. Is it addiction? No, because you're addicted to the English, not to the internet. Remember the article? That's what it was about. Awesome. So there we go. Interesting topic today. A little bit of reading, a little bit of vocab, a little bit of discussion. Boom! This is how we do it. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you learned a little bit about addiction and how to cure it. Everybody except, and wait, one more thing. Let me find it. Where is it? Is it this one? No, that's not it. Oh, guys. Please don't hate me, Brazilians. It was a really funny video. And I gotta find it. It was good. Yeah, okay, name what I mean. Rolling. Let's see. Oh, here it is. This has got to be it right here. Ah, I can't find it. It was good, though. I'll be honest with you guys. Is it this one? No, that's a real one. Anyways, I'll try to find it for you next time. I still love you, Brazil. It was a really funny video. Okay, that's all. Where is it? Oh, well, I'll find it next time. Maybe I'll I found it. All right, I'm going to disappear. I love you, Brazil. Please don't hate me for making fun of Neymar. But I'm going to show you this video before we go. I hope it's not copyright. But this is pretty funny. Boom! All right. I hope you'll come back next week, Parana. I didn't isolate you forever. Have a great week, everybody. We'll see you next time. Neymar might score 3 goals because of that. Bye, everybody. Have a great week. We'll see you on Monday. Don't forget to come back 3 p.m. for Kareem's Dream Stream. We'll catch you next week. Bye-bye, everybody. Oh, wait, I'm still here. Weird.